This is going to be the best game you've literally ever seen in your life. It's going to be unbelievable.
Okay. I got a little energy in me. You know, I threw some water on my face.
Ooh.
Did the hair again. Venge getting picked one more time for EHOME. Tusk. Oh, so we're doing the same thing, all right? 50-minute game. I'm ready. I'm hyped.
Production, if this is an action replay and we're going to watch that game again, I swear to God, we are going to have words, okay? And I'm going to blame it all on you.
Oof. I think those are threats. I think you should take them off the camera. Put somebody else in.
I'll get a blanket to hide myself, don't worry. It'll be fine.
I've already got mine. I'm wearing it. I'm not afraid anymore.
You've just embraced it, finally.
Yeah. I mean, it's warm. It's a heated blanket. It's on high.
So what did they pick here last time? They went Skywrath, right, on eHome?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why they wouldn't just pick it again? I guess, I mean, Tiny's still in the pool. You know, that's
Action
one of these
replay
series.
sake.
Action replay, yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to be Skywrath then. Yeah, there you go. See, look, easy.
This is a replay. It's not live chat. They're lying to you. So that means... Oh, okay. Never mind.
Put your tinfoil hats on, everybody. It's time to go.
I mean, you can take him off now. Bat Rider got picked, so it's not the action replay we were hoping for. But Bat Rider, a hero that we haven't seen today.
Yeah, this is cool, because I think it's been banned like second phase almost every game. Right, especially this series, I think it's been banned second phase. Both times, against Aster. So they take it really early on here, and they all, like... So people are going to be like, oh my god, you're picking Bat Rider into Venge. Idiots. Like, that's not how it works. Like, Venge doesn't do anything to Bat Rider in the laning stage. So eHOME need to make sure they can pick a core that deals with the Bat Rider. Otherwise, the Bat Rider has an absolutely free lane. They also can flex it to mid as well if they really want to. So I like this pick. I think Bat Rider Tusk is a really strong lane too, if it ends up being that. So, yeah, good pick all round.
Well, Zeus ban, Oracle ban. Trying to get rid of those Bat Rider counters. I think my game plan right now is to take a nap.
Yeah.
Call me when the draft's over. You got it.
Okay. But you've been calling these last pick bans really well.
I have. I actually have.
How will I cope in the draft without you?
Okay. I'm gonna just guess the last pick ban right now. It's
What, the last one?
Yeah, I'm gonna call the last one right now.
Okay, what's it gonna be?
Storm.
I'm gonna go with Kunkka.
And hold on, I gotta look at my dreams for a second.
What he means is he's just trying to find excuses so he can fall asleep and have a little, like,
Void Spirit.
Small periods where he just doesn't have to open his eyes.
Storm and Void Spirit. That's not what I do.
Chat. Don't believe him.
There are moments during the cast where I just go, what? And then just start casting off the rails, you know?
We should also mention as well that I think we mentioned it in the cast. The Vision game from eHOME last game was so strong.
Yeah, like, and that comes off X Nova a lot.
It comes off of X Nova. I mean, Team Aster, that's a game they'll look back at on the replay and be like, how have we given them so much information off the map? Like, there were so many occasions, especially with a Zeus on their team, where they should have done better. So hopefully from this game we can see that, like, improvement from them. But it's not something that changes in, like, one game, right? Like, they're not going to have had time in between to have gone and, you know, thought about that. So, they banned the Void as well, which I really like. I think that's important. And I'm glad to see Zeus banned as well, because we've seen that hero twice now in this series, and it's so miserable to watch. Like, it's just an annoying hero to deal with. Like, you know, that hero that just sits at the back, just spams out all the time. It's hard to lane against as well a lot of the time. So, nice that we get to see something different this game.
Spectre ban and...
I mean, they're gonna ban a core here that does well against Bat Rider in lane, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're looking at things like Lifestealer potentially, you know, Jug, Slark, those kind of things. Because they want to protect their Bat Rider as much as possible, I'd imagine. Or depending on what they want to pick next as their carry, they could protect their carry pick as well.
I don't know if it'll be the Lifestealer. Because I just don't see the combination with it.
It's less likely to be. I think Arc Warden would be an okay ban as well.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Like, this Arc Warden Venge can be really annoying. And has SWC played much Arc Warden? I think he...
Not in particular?
It doesn't scream out to me as like a definite SCCC hero. I'm sure he can play it, but AM. Okay. Ooh.
Abaddon. Okay. 5 Abaddon, I would assume.
Yeah, I'd probably say so. I mean, it could be 3, or like we've seen some POS 1 Abaddons in the past before as well. The Purge is really good against the Silence on the Skyruth, so that's okay. I don't see, any massive reason to pick it, but Purges in general are quite like an underrated mechanic in a lot of senses. I personally think China undervalues Oracle. I think that hero is really strong. I know it got banned out in the second phase of this game, but that was only because there's a Batrider in the game.
Yeah, it's a hero that sees some play, but I would agree it gets underutilized.
So you see this Abaddon. If it's Abaddon 5, Abaddon Tusk support duo, is that strong?
Seems kind of weak.
There's like no wave clear. There's no really I guess there's some catch with like Snowball Punch.
Okay. Monkey King.
They go for the Slark though on EHOME, which is obviously that core that can lane against Batrider. So I don't mind that, but yeah, Monkey's cool. This hero's been really successful in China so far, like recently as well. Good fun to watch as well, I think, because there's a few different item builds you can go for as well. Like obviously most of the time at the moment it's this Battle Fury Axe build, but I don't think it has to be every game.
For EHOME, you know what's been kind of falling out of favor? Underlord.
I don't think you can pick it against Monkey King Batrider course.
No, I don't think so.
Hard.
I'm just thinking of offlaners, and then pops into my head, and I'm like, wow, we have not seen that hero in a while.
I think they need to look at picking towards team fight here, of some sort, because like they have decent like pick off potential and things at the moment. But
whoa,
wow, again. So we saw DY play this yesterday for Vici.
Could push the Venge 3.
That's what I'm thinking. So is it going to be Omni 5 again, or is it going to be Omni 3? And
We've
this
seen
was, both. And again, we talked about this yesterday, that it's almost teams theory crafting that when people pick this Monkey King, Omni Knight is supposed to be this response that like when Wukong's goes off and everything, you pop the GA and it stops all that physical damage coming through. If you look at Aster at the moment, a lot of their damage output is on this Monkey King right now. They don't really have a huge amount of burst damage to kill heroes quickly. So if this GA does go off in a fight, it's going to be incredibly hard to kill EHOME's heroes. And they have a hard purge for the lasso now as well in the Heavenly Grace. So although the hero might be a little bit greedy potentially, I think looks okay. I do worry about their lack of stuns potentially though.
Is probably the ban here, Void Spirit.
I think Kunkka is still... I mean, I said it before, but I think Kunkka's one of those heroes. I think it got banned last phase, both games, game 1 and 2.
Yeah, I said Storm and Void Spirit between both these teams, so we'll see. Final bans, am I still on it? Guess we'll find out.
Shout out to the person in chat. Fuck it, this game's going on an hour anyway. Might as well just pick Abaddon. Love it.
Pre-Abaddon getting picked on stream.
Oh, this is so good.
Ooh. Lena ban. So my pick was wrong.
Okay. Okay, so they've banned 2 range heroes that are really good at bullying in the laning stage. Oh my god, B-Cup, you did it.
How does he do it?
Every game.
Every game, I get the final ban. It's never going to stop.
They need catch though on EHOME, which is why I think that Storm ban comes out. But the Viper one doesn't make as much sense to me. I guess it makes EHOME a really strong 5-man unit if they get the Viper, but... I don't know. They can still flex the Monkey King to mid lane, we should say, and the Batrider. So they could literally pick any core position now, I think. On Aster, and it would be fine. I personally think something like Invoker might be cool.
Okay.
Because I think they need a way of purging off the Guardian Angel more than anything. Because otherwise they're really going to struggle in fights.
Ooh, I called the pick, not the ban.
Yeah, I'd still really like to see an Invoker though as well. I think it's a decent game for it. I mean, I don't know whether Aster play it, but what else did they go for? I mean, Ember's still in the pool, which is okay. It's not great. Question is, do they want to rely on this Monkey King for so much damage when they're against this Omni? I like the double save that Aster have though for their like aggressive cores in the shield and the snowball save. I think they kind of look like they want to play tempo already, right? And hopefully with this defensive capability in their lineup. That's a cool pick.
So, some push potential there.
It's not just that. It's a really good core matchup against the Slark because you have the AoE damage where even when you get Shadow Dance off, you can still kill him through that. It's going to be really difficult for Slark to itemize this game, I think. Like, obviously he needs the BKB. You kind of want a Skadi as well, but you kind of want Abyssal. Like, maybe you would want Lincoln's up against the Batrider, but I don't think he can afford to go for it this game.
Yeah.
Like, you need a damage item as well. I think Lesh does pretty well against Void Spirit in lane. I might be wrong there. I'm not really a Lesh player, but I feel like that hero should do okay. But, they both kind of just trade farm.
Certainly interested to see how this Leshrac does.
I can see them
King too.
I can see them struggling to kill the Lesh though with this double save that we talked about. Like they have a good. You go first. It's fine.
Do they do the saves line up well enough? Or because you've got what, the snowball as well as the aphotic shield, right? So
the aphotic shield. It's not just the aphotic shield as well. It's the mist coil as well, right? Like they have really good ways of keeping the Lesh alive, which is important. I think this is a close game. I think if the Slark starts to get has anywhere near a good start to the game and starts to pull ahead, I think it looks like a decent Slark game. But he needs the items to be able to fight this game. Otherwise, he's really going to struggle to deal with the Lesh. Exciting one though. I'm hoping this one will be a little bit more action-packed because we've had two relatively slow games so far. But I think with the kind of lineup that Aster have, I'm really hoping they try to force more engagements early on. Oh, they're putting Monkey mid. And it's less safe lane. Cool. So they're going to put the Monkey King against the Void Spirit, which makes complete sense. And put the Lesh against the Omni Knight. That seems really good.
Let us fight!
Ooh, smoke. 4-man. Could get Bobica with a Bleak Hallucination Tusk set. Looks so good. Custom shot. Magic missile. And now they've got the Aether Remnant. Damage is there, but the shards! Sark
Slark gets this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Pounce. And the kill.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And now he has shards at level 1 on Tusk as well, which feels really sad. I mean, it's not awful.
Right in their hands.
I mean, shards aren't awful at level 1, but... Yeah. Extra... Does Slark have 1 agi for that? Or is it... Oh no, he didn't level Essence Shift. So he doesn't get it. Right, okay. Yeah.
The battle begins.
Just gonna play up the sleep deprivation. I've grabbed myself a pillow. Figured I'd buckle in.
Have you seen the die, by the way? They're unsure about how they want to lane here. SCCC's waiting to see where the Batrider goes, and that's where he wants to go. Normally what happens when you're unsure about lane matchups is you try and smoke and get a deep ward down really early on. But this game... Yeah, Aster are going to be really happy with the start, because I don't think they mind laning the Batrider against either the Omni Knight or the Slark. So for them, it's basically EHOME just running around, right? And it is X-Nova playing the Slark. Sorry, the Omni Knight, actually.
I was about to say. What do you mean he's playing the Slark?
No. I mean, they don't mind playing against the Omni Knight or the Slark in the laning stages, the Bat Rider.
No, I know. You said X-Nova's playing on the Slark. You misspoke. I was just saying.
Come on, man.
I was joking. I was about to say.
TP away.
Come on, Mo. I know I'm tired, but I feel like that joke should have landed. Production thoughts?
Why are you being so rude?
Me? What?
All you've done is just be rude.
What? I haven't done anything. Level 2 gets that Firefly. SCC in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's got his Pounce to deal with. But Heavenly Grace will help him stay alive. X-Nova taking a lot of damage. He's got a Salve as well as a Tango.
He's fine.
He needs to be very careful.
Oh, maybe he's not fine.
Ooh. In the trees.
Oh, he popped a salve.
He popped the salve.
Ooh.
That's really bad.
That's rough.
Dire's top tower is under
I want to talk about this mid lane quickly as well, because we're not going to be able to talk a huge amount about this, because I think there's going to be like lots of kills going on in the side lanes, but this void spirit does okay in the first few waves. I think as Monkey King starts to get levels, the lane gets more and more difficult for the void spirit. So, like XM, I think he has his bottle coming on the courier, which is nice, but if he gets anything out of this lane now, I'd be really impressed.
Are we going to see this mid Monkey King go for Battle Fury Ags?
No, I think he's going to play more tempo game. I think they want to hit a timing where the Lesh and the Monkey King come online together, and they look to really try and force fights before like the Slark is big. This Monkey King mid, by the way, is taking a lot of tower damage.
Yeah, but he's fine.
He has the Orb of Venom as well, so can pressure under the tower pretty heavily. Bot lane, there's a TP. I think Chalice might be... Yeah.
He's in a lot of trouble. Shards come in. He ends up going down. Nothing James can do but watch.
Yeah, and now Bat Rider gets the XP advantage up in his top lane because he's going to be laning by himself. Like, Slark survives in this lane, but they can't really stop the Bat Rider from farming now he's level 4. It's really hard to punish him. So it's going to free Tusk to be able to roam around the map here. Just try and influence lanes in other places.
Chalice comes mid to fill up that bottom. A bit of a surprise.
Four-minute rune. Oh, he dodged it. Ooh, that was cute. I didn't know you could do that.
Dodged it the first time. I
wasn't pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he dodged it and it didn't just miss, right?
I'm not sure. That angle was weird.
Can we get a Twitch chat vote, guys? Did he dodge the Aether Eminent or did it miss? I want to see some answers because Twitch chat are very smart. Smiley face. Bat Rider's going to start skipping and pulling the wave up in the top lane now. Just like pulling to camps and things and farming both.
Get the kill on a James though, so Stan Mingu gets credit for that kill, and they'll TP towards the bottom lane X Nova.
Oh, Void Spirit's not going to refill his bottle again on the rune.
Really?
Oh, Tusk stole it away from him, so Sky's going to have to TP mid here.
None of it truly matters, Skywrath.
Fill up that bottle, and now he's away from lane for a lot longer.
Interesting as well, because most of the monkeys we've seen have gone for like 2 points in Jingu, and then maxed out the tree dance as well, but Mone's yet to put a point in it here.
Unworthy.
Firefly pulls the creeps away. 34 and 12 though for the Monkey King over mid. 26 and 1 for this Bat Rider.
I mean, this Venge, by the way, has 3 CS at 6 minutes into the game. I've completely missed this before until just now. Chalice is getting absolutely nothing.
man. He's getting... Yeah.
Like, he's getting absolutely worked down here.
3 and 5. It's really bad.
But it's not like... Look at the level difference between the Lesh and the Venge. It's like 2.5 levels. 6 minutes into the game. Like, there's a 1,500 XP advantage at the moment. Never mind gold.
Ooh. Did he do it again over mid?
Yeah, this is what I mean. I thought I saw him do it earlier as well, but...
Snowball comes in. X-Nova in some trouble. Heavenly Grace onto himself. They're trying to deter DD from moving in, and they don't have the damage quite yet. He gets under the tower, and they don't want to commit.
No sense to dive under the tower. There's no need to here. Like, your laning stage is going so well on Aster anyway that... I look at this stack that Batrider's making, by the way. 4 stack on this big camp. I think it's 4. Might be 3.
No, he's just gonna take a stack.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So much gold. Isn't XSS a really good Batrider player as well?
Astral Step. XM was looking for a kill there, and he just couldn't find the finishing blow.
Oh,
but then Monet ends up dead to James.
He let the snowball go too early there. I think if he held the monkey kid in it a little bit longer, he'd have been fine. A shame.
Shreds for this Monkey King. Take a look at his net worth. Slark just top and having a good time on this net worth. $1K lead for Aster, though. We'll see if the pace of this game ends up being a little bit quicker, too.
Oh, Venge, bot lane. Oh dear.
Stuns, and they get an easy, quick kill on a Chalice.
Come back after you've had some.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, Aster starting to pull ahead in this lead. And you can see that these heroes, starting from the Venge, really just don't have much farm at all.
I mean, the saving grace for EHOME is that this Slark's having a really good time. And do you remember us saying that if Slark has a good start at the start of the game... That doesn't make any sense what I just said. But if he has a good start of the game, then he should be able to get a decent amount of damage off in fights. Problem is, he's playing against Lesh, and this hero's, you know, well known to be good against Slark.
What's the Lesh have now? 7. God, 1,000 net worth behind this arc.
On my watch.
Alright. Chat thinks he missed it.
Who?
So
Oh,
I'm gonna go into a lobby after the game and test it. And if
There
you're
you go.
wrong, chat, I swear to God, we're gonna be having words, okay?
Bottom lane. Taking a look. Resonant Pulse. Monet moving forward, looking for the Boundless Strike. Astral Step across. Now they've got the
He has a
Dissimulate.
boundless strike though with the heal.
Be careful about how far they're willing to chase this. Holds it once again. Feints it once, twice. Magic Missile. Snowball. There's the save. Tian Ming, though. Monet, he ends up going down regardless. They've got the lasso onto the Void Spirit. That's not going to do enough damage. Exus has between 5 heroes now, so he's dead too.
Where's this Lesh Shrek?
Where's this Boundless
Starving
Strike?
mid lane. Yeah, where's the boundless strike as well? But I mean, if the Lesh turns up to the fight, I know he didn't have a huge amount of mana, but if he gets the tier 1 in return, I guess it's not too bad.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Visibility.
TP attempt. Mystic Flare?
Nice.
Oh, just barely.
Really well played by DD though. He understood that the Venge didn't have. It was like he didn't have the stun available, so yeah. Was close, but well read.
Bounty.
So Bobica. Let's see what he can get done.
Do you mean Boboka
No.
or Bobokar?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, neither.
Radiant's bottom tower
Just
is
Bobica.
under attack.
What is Slark
Dire's
getting
top
right now?
tower is under attack.
He's very close to this defusal. Wow. So much faster than the Ricky defusal we saw, too.
Yeah, but I mean, Slark has an inbuilt farming
Radiant
mechanic with Dark Pack,
structures
right?
are
So
fortified.
that's why I was so surprised by Monet last game that he did hit that top net worth before, like just as he got the Battle Fury. That hero doesn't farm massively well. Top lane, they're trying to take this top tier 1. It looks like EHOME are just quite happy to give it up. Going to try and trade in return, but they don't push buildings massively quickly. Oh, hang on. TP, top lane.
Chalice. Wave of Terror, Magic Missile, and still hit. Snowball coming through. They've got the Walrus Punch out, but the swap is there as well as the shards. That box him in, but the Pound's Leash is out of the Tusk. Should be able to get the kill on a Bobica, and now look over the Monkey King. They've got the Silence as well as the Magic Missile. They'll take it a second, and the rest of the team starts to show up. May not be where they want to be found out at.
Venge has no more swaps left, so they're going to rely on this Slark and the Void Spirit to try and close the gap here.
Yeah, but they've got the concussive shot, and that's what's helping them close the gap. They've got
Nice
the pounce
save.
as well as the leash. They get the kill on a DD.
Really well played by EHOME. SCCC now has 6 permanent agility as well. He has the Diffusal coming out. And I thought Aster were going to be the ones that grouped up early to try and make things happen, but EHOME were grouping up even earlier.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Snowball, Astral Step, Chalice dies. Bobica on the run, and one more shot. There's the kill for XM.
Your restless flow.
Even though XM has this really difficult laning stage against the Monkey King early on, you know, the power of this hero, you just start running around
bottom
at people.
tower is under attack.
Especially the 5-man group that EHOME have been.
Yeah.
Bot
Got
lane,
the
Monet.
Diffusal. They look over at Monet. They'll chase this Monkey King, but not far enough.
Oh, he is going for the Battle Fury on the Monkey King. Okay. Okay, at least the Lesh is going Yules and not like Bloodstone or anything. So the Lesh should be able to
Radiant's
fight
middle
relatively
tower
early
is under
on-ish
attack.
when he gets the Yules. But it feels like so far EHOME have like been finding these fights before Aster are ready as 5.
Yeah.
Top lane.
XSS
gonna try
going
and run
after
at him.
James. TP. Very ambitious. Lasso comes out onto James. They'll get the kill.
Yeah, but at the same time there, if he doesn't
TP.
TP, then
Bobica bottom. They'll find the Tusk. They'll take him out. Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade overall on the map.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that ambitious TP on the sky you were saying, he's basically just forcing the Batrider to use Lasso. Because otherwise what happens is, the Batrider kills him without using it. So, you know, he trades his TP, but he forces the Batrider to use Lasso and not have it for like 100 seconds. So it's really good.
So, 3K lead for Aster at the moment. Even though Sork's top of the net worth, and it's 10-6 in favor of EHOME.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Chalice is going Hood first. He's obviously not farming very well. He's been fighting non-stop as well, so you can't blame him. But as the game goes on, I don't know, it feels like all Radiant heroes are, you know, farming relatively well. XSS has just been pushing out this top lane a lot. They're kind of like taking turns where they want to be on the map. Unless she's just farming through creep camps with the Pulse Nova as well.
Is under attack.
At some point, it seems like they're just going to start to really want to push these buildings.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay. Jumping
Dire's
forward, trying to
top
find
tower
DD.
is under attack.
I don't know if they can start pushing buildings though with this Monkey King going Battle Fury. You know, this Battle Fury isn't an item. Well, I guess it does help him fight with the Wukongs and whatnot, right? But I think you want like Battle Fury Ags before you really start to join fights properly.
That should open up for Listrak and Aster, right?
Yeah. But what you have seen, that you know, Aster today in general have been really passive with their gameplay. That accidentally double smoke there was a shame. But bot lane, Lasso, SCCC.
Now going forward with the Shadow Dance, Aether Remnant locks up the Batrider. Snowball coming across and hitting onto the Omni Knight. They have the follow-up stun coming through from the Listrak. They get the kill. They'll take their 1 and move on with it.
Yeah, they'll be a little bit sad they couldn't get the Slark there. Obviously the much bigger kill, but I'll take what they can get. Especially in another low kill score game again. Like 7 kills in 16 minutes for them. If they use a skill to get us, you know, any kill on the map, it's fine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh. Tusk. Silence. And they have the Remnant and drop the Mystic Flare. Bobica still alive. Throws a Walrus Punch out. With the help of TMing, just survives it all.
Double save, dude. Easy peasy. Chalice top lane. Oh.
Balance
I think
strike.
he's dead anyway.
And the Split
Radiant's
Earth
middle
landing.
tower is under attack. Radiant
Nice kill.
structures-
They need to try and
4K
defend this mid tier 1 though. On Aster, I think you shouldn't be letting this go for free. But it seems like they're okay. They're not TPing people over.
Radiant's middle tower has
Wow.
fallen.
You can't be happy with that as Aster, surely. You get the Venge kill, but you can't kill what's already been dead the whole game, it feels like.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And they just give away their tier 1 tower for it.
And Monet loses his courier.
Oh, was that the Battle Fury? Oh dear.
Think so.
Bottom tower is under
Now
attack.
over mid, they've got the Yules. They'll get the stun on XM. They'll grab the kill.
Good read by Aster. He's going Bloodstone next on Lesh as well. Had the Arcanes, so disassembles for the Soul Booster. You know what? The 10% magic resistance on the Soul Booster this game is actually pretty value. The Essence Ring got left. Yeah, okay. Both comes and picks it up.
Lasso coming through on the Venge. Look for the Split Earth. They've got the stuns. They'll get the kill on a Chalice. This Venge feeling very poor. Snowball comes all the way through and hits out of the Sark.
Guys, come on, stop picking on Chalice.
Trying
It's not fair.
Pounce. Doesn't actually leash. Walrus Punch. Bobica slowed. Mystic Flare is down with the...
Your passing honors the omniscient.
But again, like, look at the lanes. They're going to start just shoving them out again on Aster. So. Oh, S-triple-C though. Running bot. Come on, fish boy.
Split Earth. Oh. Back. Going after DD. They've got the Yules.
Twice the
Do you just go for the
pressure
Abaddon here
Dire's
and leave
top
the Lesh,
tower
or...?
is under attack.
Okay.
They won't find the Lesh. And now they won't find the Abaddon.
Close.
Back towards mid. Monet using that Wukong's command, trying to get away from XM. Now maybe not trying to get away. He's procced the Jingu. Could have potentially thrown it. With the Boundless Strike. So this seems like a repeat of games 1 and 2.
It does a little
4K
bit.
lead and things, you know, really halt to a stop. Basically. Well, we'll see how the Shaq really wants to push his advantage. Obviously, Sark's top of the net worth, but we'll see.
I mean, you have to remember though that nearly all this net worth leave is in the position 3s. So, like, Chalice, although he's really far behind in terms of net worth, like, this hero still is able to fight early on, right? Like, it's obviously going to feel really bad as the game goes later, but for now, like, the 4K net worth difference doesn't really mean a huge amount.
Dire are
Go from
scanning.
EHOME. Trying to find something, but they can't catch him. Can't catch anybody. They're putting some real heavy pressure on from EHOME.
Yeah, but Aster are just splitting the map up and just out farming them at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be really happy with how this game's going at the moment. Like, S-triple-C's sitting mid and they're just ignoring him and pushing out waves. Because they have the BOTs on the Batrider. And it's so difficult for EHOME to ever commit to a fight because of this snowball and shield save. Abaddon has a force already. Wow.
Radiant
Okay.
are scanning.
This hero normally gets like no farm whatsoever, but
He's got a decent chunk. He's up there with the Tusk. Skywrath beating them both, though.
James actually
Dire's
went for the
top
meteor hammer
tower
again.
is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
But again, they're having massive wave clear problems this game, so you can kind of get it a little bit. Bloodstone on the left, they smoke up straight away. Gonna hunt for a kill.
Doesn't look like they'll find anything just yet. Unless that stops at those camps by the triangle. I'm not sure why they went for that illusion right there. They knew it was. Abaddon getting caught out. Now Pounce leash right clicks coming through. They'll get the kill on the TMing.
Riaji, thank you very much. +1. Can they look at doing Roche, maybe? I don't know. It's pretty hard. They have Venge, but... Feels like they were almost waiting for this Void Spirit Ags. But I feel like by the time he gets his Ags, like... I don't know, Lesh is going to be like halfway to a BKB, right?
Yeah.
Monkey King's going to finish his Ags as well. Only 750 gold away.
Magic Missile, Mystic Flare, get the kill on a Bobica. Wing forward as well as the lasso on
not
Avenge.
Chalice
They've got the
again.
Wukongs. And Chalice swaps, he makes the escape. But they look over at the Sork, they try to get this kill. He comes back into the fight. The Primal Spring down onto this Venge. Magic Missile's out. It's not going to be enough to save his life. The rest of the team starting to rotate over, wanting to go in onto this Monkey King, but it's not the easiest jump, not the easiest target. Go up onto the high ground. Now they'll start to retreat.
You said the key word that Aster played really well around their high ground there. They made sure they had the vision advantage at all times. So, make it difficult for EHOME to run into you there. Like, make sure you control the right areas of the map.
Yeah.
And instantly, XXS just TP's bot, starts pushing the waves again. Poor Chalice.
Monkey King about to have Ags, by the way. Going to be massive for forming up the map.
Yeah, I think he needs to go for a BKB next, especially against this Aghanim's from the Void Spirit and the Sky Wrath as well. So he queues up Abyssal.
Fear not heresy.
Shut up, Mo Farah. God. I mean, that's a greedy build. But, against heroes like Void Spirit and Slark, you know, said about Aster, you know, they needed to take risks last game.
Morris punch. Ooh. And the swap. Guardian Angel, they get the kill there on a DD. Move over and move forward for this Tusk. Grab the Yules, they'll have the control. Now the swap, TMing, Bobica, balance strike hits on a 3. The damage being done to Chalice is massive. They kill off XM and X Nova. Look over at this Sark. He's trying to run. The concussive shot slows down Monet. FCC gets an invis, but he's dusted up. Flame break. Purge right at the end.
Though that boundless strike into the soldiers from the Aghanims doing the splash damage, the whole of EHOME were just stood in a row, like in a straight line. That was so satisfying to watch. And they instantly move into Roche straight away. And for you guys that don't know in chat, the soldiers hit Roche as well. So, like, okay, they're gonna chill. Fair enough. I actually would have liked to have seen them gone in there because there's no Guardian Angel anymore, and they still have Wukongs as well. I think Monet's really strong.
Definitely agree. Kongs, balance strike, Chalice again, getting low, ending up dead. Down goes James. They chase SCC for a second. Maybe they just go back into Roche.
The damage that comes out from this hero is crazy, actually. Dude, does the tag team work on the soldiers? Please tell me that doesn't work.
I have no idea. But with this Roche kill, should be upwards of an 8k lead.
Alright, Twitch chat, you'll know. We've already established that you're the smartest people here. Does tag team work on the Monkey King Aghanims? Can someone test in a lobby if nobody knows? Because that sounds cool.
XSS was looking for the jump lasso, but couldn't find anybody. Archer picked up. Ags finally for the Void Spirit. Feels like he's been building this for ages.
Yeah, but look at the Lesh's items now. Like, he's 1,000 gold until BKB. So this Academ is it's such an underwhelming timing. Like, they have to use this really small window before the Lesh gets BKB to maximum effect. They might run into him here.
Aether Remnant. They've got the BKB. They're chasing. They've got the lasso now. Omni Knight in trouble. Balance Strike comes in. So trying to keep up. Flame Break. Rules. And the damage onto at least this Void Spirit is quite heavy. He's
got the courier.
Escape, and they get the courier for both of them. Meanwhile, oh my god.
Oh, I love when that happens. It feels so bad as when you're TPing and you get bashed like that. Oh. Do you know what? I feel for you, XM. This is why he goes Basher instead of BKB dude, because he knows he can do that. Yep. Easy game.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Take the tier 2. They take these towers very quickly. They could go towards the top tier 2. Not been able to kill the Spark yet, though.
The all-knowing one guides me.
That could be pretty important.
All wands will break.
Spark has found a way to survive the entire time.
Yeah, and they're just going to start grouping up as 5 on Aster. You know, running down lanes, taking all the towers with this Aegis. Oh, SCC.
Yeah, they'll try to go for the Sark Snowball. It won't catch them, but the shards at that moment were really good. They've got the Walrus Punch, the damage. They've killed off Chalice as well as X-Nova. And now they've finally caught themselves the grand prize of SCCC. They take him out. He doesn't actually have buyback.
Oh dear. He has the Ags on Slark, but you know, they're really lacking damage at the moment on EHOME. And this Monkey King is so strong right now. What made me laugh there is that the fact that the Skywrath was in trouble, and Chalice didn't even think twice, and he tried to swap the Skywrath out to save him. Because, like, he has this death illusion, right? But it was the fact that the core Venge just instantly swapped himself in without thinking. Chalice has just been so used to dying this game, dude, that he's, you know...
prepared.
Yeah. He knows what his role is this game now. There's almost an Abyssal on Monkey. Game's gonna get really hard for the Slark and Void Spirit now.
Silence, borrowed time. That gets
what a Yules.
4 staff, good Yules. Aether Remnant locking up the Abaddon. They've got Mystic Flare. They'll commit to that, but now, Void Spirit just surviving with it. Assimilate. They'll Astral Step. They'll go in with the Rod of Atos and the Silence onto 2 of those heroes. Bobica moving forward. The Balance Strike is out with the tag team. They'll use the Guardian Angel. They'll get the kill on XM in a second. However, I say that. Swap out, going for the Dissimulate. Into the trees he'll go. Aether Remnant locks down the Lestrak once again. They get the kill on X. Nova SCC coming over. But Primal Spring is slow.
Poor Chalice. I'm going to keep saying it, dude. It's 10 deaths now.
For real.
There's a Paladin Sword for the Monkey King. Oh, God. With Abyssal.
Up 15k. Might be able to put it in the book soon. SCC, he's level 18, so he's pretty strong at the moment. But they've got the Abyssal and the Balance Strike. Dark back. Chalice, Magic Missile, Lasso lands.
Chalice.
And that's on a Chalice who tries to stun up the Monkey King, but they get the kill there. The Astral Step forward. They really get thrown out on this fight. They just might call GG. Mystic Flare is not enough damage, and now they look over for James. Force Staff. James. A little bit of trouble. They get the kill there onto the Skywrath. They look for the Balance Strike. That actually hits onto the Sark, just similarly onto the high ground. Astral Step to the low ground. The chase is on still, though. DD moving forward. Pops that Bloodstone, healing up. And the Snowball, as well as the Abyss Blade, comes through into XM to get the kill.
There's a BKB coming out in the Tusk, by the way. This is... Wow, okay. Yeah, this Abaddon's playing really well, though. Like, what they need to be able to do is like separate the Abaddon from the Monkey King in the fight. But Aster are just in this like absolute death ball right now, where they're just running around as 5 and then making sure they're not getting separated and having any chance of getting picked off by like this Void Spirit and Sky, for example. I mean, the only person that it just happened to is that Abaddon up around the Roche pit, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? It's just an Abaddon.
Right. Surprised they didn't just push through that all the way to the high ground. You saw. And the damage. X-Nova dead. Not sure what I mean. I never did to this Monkey King, but 2-shot him basically.
Oh god. Slark gets the D-Ward. Easy. Easy comeback. No vision. How are they supposed to win? Hey Ben.
Yes.
Give me the set of circumstances that are needed for EHOME to win this game.
Aster dive the fountain.
I think Aster might win the fight. No, I'm joking, All they have to do is just build Ghost Scepters and they're fine. That's alright.
Yeah, we have all that gold.
Did you ever play Dota 1 where you could kill the fountain?
No, but I heard that was the thing.
It was so good. You used to get like teams with Ursus try and kill the enemy fountain because the damage used to stack still.
What'd you get for killing it?
Or they couldn't regen anymore, the other team.
Jeez.
So you had to buy like salves and things.
Radiant are scanning.
22k lead. Potentially looking for one more fight. Especially if they find the Slark. They've got the stun. Astral Step. CCC.
Oh, they caught the Omni.
Trying to fight. They get the kill on X-Nova. And ooh, great
shards.
Actually,
oh, not
perfect
Chalice
shards. Again. They get the kill on a Chalice. They've got the Abyssal Blade. They jump over. They're trying to take out this Slark. They move right in front of him, going for the body blocks. They land the Split Earth. They've got the right click damage. They'll get the kill onto the Slark as well as the Skywrath. 4 Euros dead, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the thoughts are passing EHOME's mind that they should call this.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, onto the high ground they go. They have the Diabolic Edict in a sec as well. Unfortunately, Lesh isn't quite level 25, but I imagine this is probably 2 sets of racks here, right?
Dire's top barracks.
You'd assume so at least. They don't have Glyph on the Dire either.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Yeah, I think they're gonna call it. Even before the Slark's alive again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm fighting back.
Look how quickly these towers died because of the Abaddon passive as well.
Dire's middle
The curse.
tower has fallen.
They're actually just going to do a clean sweep on the racks. They die so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's the GG.
Really impressive performance from Aster though across the whole series. Obviously that game 2 is a little bit of a shame, but I mean EHOME looked nowhere near their best today, it has to be said.
Yeah.
And I'm really impressed though, you know, we came into this series and we said, you know, EHOME are probably the favourites, but whoever wins this series, you know, should, in theory, come top of the group. But Aster come in, and this game 3 especially was dominating.
Yeah. Very true.
I really like the lane setup they did as well, with the Monkey King against the Void Spirit. The Lesh just absolutely, like, free farm bot lane. Chalice had one of the hardest games he's probably ever played in his career. You know, and... eventually, yeah, like we said, they hit this death ball timing on the Radiant side with the Lesh and the Monkey King. I thought it was going to be earlier than it was, but, you know, with this double save, like we talked about, with the Tusk and the Abaddon, I think the Abaddon especially felt like he was always in the right place at the right time.